2 million units to upgrade a single one character from level 50 to level 60 properly with the partner. And yeah, I mean not from level 0 to level 60, but from level 50 to level 60. The only one, like, stage gap 10 levels. This is freaking insane. You may ask me, how do I know this? Well, yeah, I'm level 48, but there is a guy who is called WG. He has a YouTube channel, and we're going to have a look at his video because he was able to hit level 50 and he made a video about it. So we're going just to have a look at the very beginning at some simple calculations which we're going to do during our video. So here's his channel, maybe you know him, great dude, fun guy, I'm enjoying watching his videos. So yeah, I'm not going to show the full video. If you're interested, just check this out. But for me specifically, the most interesting part is going to be about the first numbers
trying
here.
to avoid, and how can you save yourself your units to the fullest. So the core problem is that once you hit that level 40, that's kind of the last time you unlock the story.
Yeah, I was speaking in one of my previous videos about the story that after reaching level 50 there is going to be nothing. We're not going to receive the story. That's it, this is the end of story, and from story we are getting quite a lot of resources, materials, and so on and so forth.
The events, you're going to make massive progress, you're going to get units out of multiple different avenues, but then that's kind of it. Once you, for example, get to level 50, there's not like another big influence of credits, because you only unlock a couple battle missions, and yes, some here and there, it might be like 1 million or 2, though the big issue is the fact that even if you go into the simulation,
now this is an important moment, just listen this,
and you spend 60 stamina on the highest unit difficulty, you're getting 96,000. That's it.
60 energy, around, let's say 100k, just because there are going to be some approximate estimations and so on and so forth. So we're going to keep this number in mind.
Right, 96,000 credits. Now, why is 96,000 credits such a problem?
About farming units in some other ways, other modes, or whatever is going to be the case, well, it's not exactly the farming. The amount which you're going to receive, it's literally nothing. So the most amount of units you're going to receive from this simulation. Now we're going to see what's next.
I'm level 50 and a half if you will, and I have one unit at level 60. Is that because I just don't like anybody else?
One!
Not quite. The main reason is this price tag. Yes, you see that right? It is 500,000 just to promote, and an additional anywhere from 600 to 700,000 just to level up.
This in total 1.2 million, approximately.
So that is getting to level 60. Then you have your partners. Let's say, let's find Amika, right? Let's say I wanted to upgrade Arwen. 200,000, another 300 to 400,000 just in leveling fees.
Around 600k. And in total we have like 1.8 million units to upgrade one character to level 60, and you may do certain adjustments, you may work on potentials and so on and so forth. So working properly on one unit at level 60 is going to cost you like around 2 million. There might be like some changes in terms of it, but again we're going to round it up and do approximate estimations. So this is the most important part. Just we're going back to the game and we're going to discuss a couple moments. So when we're having a look at our characters that we have and the teams that you're able to build, here is an important question, like how to manage it all, and is it like viable, or how to deal with it. And first of all, while level 60 is going to be kind of an important thing and a pretty much big deal, well, when we're speaking about just promotion, it's going to increase your stats, then leveling up is going to increase your stats, and the total amount of stats that you're going to receive is pretty much decent. Now, most importantly here to keep in mind that numbers in this game, they're different from many other games. It's not like you're going to hit millions of damage and you're able to improve your stats by kinda thousands and thousands, unstoppable up to the highest possible amounts. No, it's not how it's working in this game. So you can see, for example, I have almost 700 attack on my ring, and is it like small number? For this game, not really. I mean, it's kinda okay, yeah? So what I mean here is that each number, each point which you're able to get yourself in attack or any other stat is going to matter a lot. So whenever we're speaking about promotion and leveling up your character, these numbers, they're going to matter. When we're going to speak about partners and their levels, their promotions, the numbers that you're going to get here, they're going to matter at the end, because they're going all to summarize and they're going to have a certain output in terms of performance for your runs in chaos mode or any other modes whatsoever. It's going to be the topic. Yeah, it's important to level up your characters in this game. Now, we're going to speak a little bit about the energy management and amount of the runs that you need to do to level up one character. Let's say once again, around 2 million units you need to have for leveling up properly, equipping and so on and so forth your character, one single character. It's going to be like 20 runs in simulation in total just to be able to allow yourself upgrade your character that much, just from level 50 to level 60. What does it mean? When we're going to have a look at the energy and the recovery aspect of it, so you can see I'm still missing like 35 energy here, and it's 3 hours 20 minutes left till full recharge. Let's say I believe it's going to be like around 4 hours, to recover 40 energy, yeah? Doing just some simple math, we're going to figure out that you need to wait or accumulate in total 120 hours of real time to get enough energy to upgrade your one character to level 60. Of course, it's going to go down a little bit because maybe you're refreshing with crystals. Maybe we have some options to get these Tears of God, which are going to recover 60 energy. Also daily coffee cups, which you're getting, and they're going to recover you 80 energy. So it's going to be lower, but just to roughly understand the estimations in terms of time, runs, and so on and so forth that you need to spend to just progress one character to level 60. I'm not speaking even about the topic about these chips which you need to have for upgrading these levels for your characters. Limit break, working on potentials. In total, this is just freaking insanity. Now, once again, I touched the topic about how important to level up your characters. Well, it's important. What can we speak about it here? The main priority should be obviously your main DPS unit, and here is like a downside of this problem, which I don't really like, to be honest, because when we're speaking about the chaos mode, yeah, the runs in chaos system, zero system, whatever it's called, doesn't matter that much, the higher difficulty you are going to have, the more obviously difficult is going to be to clear certain stages. The more HP going to have bosses, the more damage they're going to deal, and so on and so forth, the more challenging it's going to be. And obviously you have different planets here, you have different elements, and you can play with different teams. And eventually you wanna play with different teams, because I'll be real with you, like I spent the whole day playing with Rin, her team, only one single team, the whole freaking day in chaos mode, just to progress on my difficulty levels, upgrade it, to get higher chances for better save data, and so on and so forth. And here's the problem that I have with this, like, yeah, each run might be unique in a certain way. Yeah, you're going to get different epiphanies, you are going to get different cards from the shop, you're going to get maybe different events, but in general, in total, overall, let's say, the runs are going to be in a certain way repetitive in a single one planet. At a certain point, you're going to understand that, okay, here I'm going to see this and that opponents, they're going to do this and that. It's going to be like, this event is going to give you those benefits, this one is going to give you other benefits, and on a 10th run, for example, you're going to know pretty much everything about this map. It's not like the map is going to be refreshed each time, and each time you're going to get yourself the whole new enemies, opponents, the whole aspect of this game and map is going to be kinda remaining the same. The only thing which is going to change is the difficulty, how challenging it's going to be, and certain debuffs which you're going to receive for your run specifically. So again, the whole idea is that you wanna try different teams, you wanna try different compositions, you wanna try to clear different maps, and to do it successfully and easier, of course, you wanna kind of match the element, and you wanna have different teams for this goal. So in my case, I have like two main teams. Yeah, let's speak about it. I have Rin and some units with her. I have Haru and some units with her. Karen, I was building him. I was playing to try him out. Halib is my just defender. That's pretty much it. Like, I'm not building and working on some other proper DPS units, so my main teams, once again, there are two of them, Rin and Haru. I worked on them. I'm going to tell you this, that at certain period of time you're going to feel yourself a little bit tired from repetitiveness on a certain stage, and again you want to add some variety. So once again, you want to work on different characters at the end of the day, but at what cost? Like, this is freaking madness in my opinion, if you're going to ask me, because once again, level 60 is going to give you quite a decent one improvement. What kind of suggestions I can give you here is to work only on your main DPS units here, and keep all the rest characters at level 50. That's probably the most optimal solution that we can find out here, because for main DPS unit, obviously she is going to deal the most amount of damage. For support units, it's not going to matter that much, and you kinda need to pick and choose which characters you're going to progress to level 60. There's no way you're going to progress on everyone equally to push them to level 60. Only for DPS unit is going to matter, but anyways, it's going to make your runs not that easy and not that optimal. Is this an issue? Well, at some point not, because even being at level 50 you are kinda able to clear pretty much everything, but even to bring characters to level 50, it's not an easy one task. You need to farm a lot of resources, you need to spend a lot of energy for this. And level 60 is just freaking abysmal level. I don't know. It's just freaking insanity. So here we're also speaking about the chaos mode and the zero system once again, because you have an option for yourself to roll different maps. Yeah, when we're going here, not here, my bad. When we're going, just don't want to mess this up in case. Yeah, we're going here. You can see, to reroll one map to level 9 difficulty, I need to spend 81k units. I kinda dumped here around maybe 1.5 million units, maybe even more, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section, guys, how much units did you spend here rerolling different maps. So here is the problem about these runs. What do we have? Yeah, you're kinda rerolling the map for yourself, spending units. There is the other option, yeah? You can reroll with the chaos orbs which you're able to farm during your runs. The amount of orbs that you're going to farm, they're kinda limited. At the very beginning, there is no way you're going to spend them here because we're speaking about the upgrade system here, and you wanna use these chaos orbs to unlock all the benefits to again make it easier for you to clear different stages to get all the benefits and so on and so forth, so there is no way you're going to spend them here. Now when we're speaking about the runs, how is this working? When you're going to succeed during your run, you're going to unlock the other map for free after completing the run with the higher difficulty level. When you're going to do this, this is great, you're not going to spend any like resources, but if you're going to fail, what's happening in this case? Map is getting deleted, you're getting smaller amount of chaos orbs, and you have to reroll for the new map at this difficulty level. And when you're rerolling, there is an RNG aspect here, because you can get yourself 5 different elements. You can get yourself the map which is going to be the weight, you can get the justice, you can get order, passion, instinct, so 5 elements in total. And let's say you have one team, yeah? Can you run other maps? Yes. But what kind of chances are going to be for you to complete it successfully? This is the other question. So managing your resources in these regards, specifically about the maps, is really important. And most importantly is that you wanted to succeed in your runs to kinda manage your units properly. Because once again, if you're going to lose, you're going to lose your units. You will have to reroll for a new map to do another run. How to progress with your difficulty? Well, it's pretty much straightforward. You're going to win one map, next one, the other one after that, and so on and so forth. You need to win. To make it successfully, the easiest way is going to work on your maps at normal difficulty level, not the nightmare mode. Otherwise, the chances that you're going to lose, especially if you're a free-to-play player, are higher. It's not always about the skill. It's sometimes about the team's abilities. It's sometimes about some luck in terms of what kind of boss fight or normal mobs fight you're going to get yourself, and what kind of rolls for cards you're going to have during this run. It's a little bit a topic of RNG. But yeah, with that being said, the amount of units that you're going to receive and what you're going to spend here is just some real madness. I don't know what else to say here. So what's the whole idea about me speaking here about these units issue? I believe it's a problem, like, because the amount of units that you need and the amount of units that you're able to get yourself, it's not like comparable at all whatsoever. Once again, just to do certain runs, you need credits. To get credits, you need to farm simulation. To farm simulation, you need energy, and this is like freaking unstoppable cycle, and this is a freaking huge gatekeeping aspect in terms of this game, I believe. And this might be like a huge question for many players, I believe. So My honest opinion about it is that this system needs to be kinda reworked and improved. Just, like, yeah, we can say that this is the end game for sure. There is no rush in terms of it, for sure, but you'll never know when they're going to implement the new story mode, the new chapters, or increase the level cap of your characters. And I believe this might be the case later on. I'm not sure that all the characters are going to be capped at level 60, because they can increase the difficulty of different maps, increase the levels of different maps, levels of mobs that are going to be there, and with this also increase the levels of the characters. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, these are my thoughts. Like, managing your units is going to be essential and really important if you wanna play this game. Now, of course, you can run a general one chaos manifestation, not the zero system, of course, but the best value, the best data sets you're going to get yourself from the zero system and from the highest stages of a difficulty. Let me know what do you think, guys, in the comment section below. This is just a little bit of yapping and kinda shock aspect about the units in this game. Share your opinions. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Take care.